CMSportsNet High School Sports Highlights are sponsored by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Manchester, Hampstead, Hanover, and coming soon, Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
Liberty brought their home playoff game to Marriott's Ridge High School to take on the number 3 seed Williamsport Wildcats in a 2A-1A West Region second-round playoff matchup. Liberty was looking to follow Westminster's and South Carroll's lead into the quarterfinals, while the Wildcats were a week removed from a convincing win against the Winners Mill Falcons. After forcing a Williamsport punt, Liberty starts fast on offense. Jack Pellicciotti is forced to his right with pressure brought off the left side by Ian Lane, but he finds Sam Evans, and Evans takes it all the way down to the 16 to set the Lions up in the red zone. Pellicciotti sneaks it in a couple plays later, and the Lions get on the board first, 7-0. The Wildcats respond on the very next possession. Corey Nelson takes a design quarterback run off the right side behind the pulling guard, and 27 yards later the score is tied 7-0. Liberty gets the ball back, and they waste no time in reclaiming the lead. 3 plays into their second possession, Pellicciotti finds a wide open Sam Evans down the field, and Evans does the rest. 14-7 Lions. After forcing a turnover on downs, Liberty gets the ball right back, and guess who? Pellicciotti steps up in the pocket and finds a diving Sam Evans all the way down to the 1. Seth Jacobs punches it in a play later, and the Lions have a commanding 21-7 lead after 1 quarter of play. Needing an answer to Liberty's fast start, the Wildcats find one in the form of a Corey Nelson deep ball to his receiver Seonta Wilmore, who rises above 2 Lions defenders for a 43-yard score. Lions lead cut down to 1 possession. Looking to make something happen on their next drive, Pellicciotti spins out to his left, but is greeted by Ian Lane once again, who knocks the ball loose, and it's scooped up by Dylan Parker for a Wildcats takeaway. Both teams exchanged field goals to make it a 24-17 game in favor of Liberty with just under 2 minutes to play in the first half, but Wildcats quarterback Corey Nelson wasn't done just yet. He scrambles to his left, makes a man miss, and heaves a deep ball to senior Caden Palomar, who dives to make the catch. Just a couple plays later, Cole Rourke takes a wide receiver sweep off the right side for a 21-yard score. We are knotted up at 24 going into the half. Williamsport takes a chance to start the second half, and it pays off here when they recover their onside kick. They set up shop in Lions territory. 5 plays later, Nelson takes another design run off the right side with 2 lead blockers in front of him, who escort him in for the score. After the PAT, the Wildcats have their first lead of the evening, 31-24. With their backs against the wall for the first time tonight, Liberty responds. Pellicciotti takes the snap and finds none other than Sam Evans in the back corner of the end zone for the score. However, the Wildcats block the ensuing point after, so Williamsport maintains the lead 31-30. The ground game begins to take over for the Wildcats, and after a 39-yard run by Cole Rourke, Seonta Wilmore makes another appearance with a 42-yard catch and run for the score. An 8-point lead for the away team midway through the third. On the very next possession, Pellicciotti pulls the ball from his running back and looks downfield to, you guessed it, Sam Evans, who separates from multiple Wildcats defenders for his 3rd score of the game. The Lions fail on their 2-point attempt, so the Wildcats' lead is still 2. The 4th quarter starts out with a bang. Nelson takes the snap and drops back and finds senior Jaden Bowens down the right sideline for a 75-yard score for his 5th of the day. 45-36 Williamsport with under 12 to play. After Liberty's drive stalls on the next possession, Williamsport's offense takes over and begins to wear down the opposition. Right as this game appeared to be over, Rourke takes a handoff and appears to have a path into the end zone, but he loses control of the ball as it bounces out of the back of the end zone. After further deliberation by the referees, it's Liberty's ball. With under 4 to play, Jack Pellicciotti leads the Lions down the field. Jacobs punches it in on this goal line carry, and with 2:19 remaining, we have a 2-point ball game. After recovering the onside kick, Williamsport needs just 1 more yard to ice the game. On 4th down, they give it to Dylan Parker on a fullback dive, but the Lions defense stands tall and stuffs the Wildcats for a turnover on downs. After picking up a 1st down, Pellicciotti is decked by Wilmore for a huge sack, which all but ends the comeback bid for the Lions. Final in Marriottsville is Williamsport 45, Liberty 43. Jack Pellicciotti totals 440 yards and 3 touchdowns, and Sam Evans goes for 281 and 3 scores, but it's not enough to overcome the Wildcats and Corey Nelson's 5-touchdown day. Williamsport advances. Meanwhile, Liberty's exceptional season comes to an unfortunate end.
Want more local sports coverage? Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.